So welcome back everybody, we are back with the inaugural race of Global F1. We had some technical difficulties, but we will start the race very soon, and yeah. Still on my side is Toik, welcome, or Leo, like you want me to pronounce your name.
Hello everybody, welcome back here at Barcelona.
Yeah.
And I hope everything is going now to the race and not again to waiting for the race.
Yeah. For those who missed, for those who didn't miss the stream before, we had qualifying, and now we are going to the race. Liam starting on pole with Domi in second, then we have Zebel in third, Lars in fourth, then Kurax, Caden Forbes, Cohen, Guil, Kornoff, and Krakler. This is top 10. We have 19 drivers on the grid. 2 reserve drivers are racing today. And yeah, let's see. So, I don't know about the tire compounds, but did Guil qualify with softs or mediums?
I think everybody qualified on soft into the top 10.
Right, I think he was the driver with the 5th place grid penalty, but yeah, lucky escape.
Wheel, I don't know how to say it, sorry, but he was the only one with medium tires, and he had the grid penalty.
Yeah.
Very bad luck.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But let's see. Alright, 6 seconds left, and then we are starting the inaugural championship race of Global F1 at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia, which is hosting Formula 1 races since '91. So, for 3 decades now, and entering its 4th decade. We have So we could have a one-stop strategy with medium and hard tires, or two-stop strategy for those who are starting with soft and pitting 2 times for medium tires. So
yeah, and we have interesting tire decisions. Wheel on medium tires, and he's on P8. Yeah, P8. And then we have 3 drivers on the hard tire: Ollie, Rednexler, and Björn. Maxi on mediums, and the others, mixed hard and medium. Nobody is on the soft behind the top 10.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. So, a lot of strategies here.
I think we will see 2, I don't know how to say, 2 groups of cars.
I don't know what you mean.
On the one side is soft, guys with the soft tire, and on the other side, little gap, and then they will come with the hard and medium tires. And it will be very difficult to overtake with the mediums, the hard tires, because the gap is not too big. Let's see.
Yeah, we got not a picture with a Ferrari on pole, then an AlphaTauri in second. Not an odd picture, but Red Bull in third. So, yeah, but that's just equal car performance things, you know. But let's see. Okay, we'll have 33 laps in this new championship, and I'm quite excited for that. I'm actually quite nervous about that.
Yep.
So yeah, drivers are lining up onto the grid now, and the last driver lining up on the grid is actually Edwin, who lost some time there, but yeah, let's see. Liam will start this race as the inaugural pole setter here. I want to say one car missed its grid slot, but he reaches grid slot now. Alright. Now it's time for the race. We have to wait. Okay. We're here at the inaugural race of Global F1. The lights are out and we are underway for the Spanish Grand Prix. Liam gets a good start, and I have the box strategy.
Sebel is on the outside, and on the inside there's Domi.
Wow.
Liam takes the lead.
Good start from Liam and Sebel now around the outside of Domi, and this could be quite interesting between the two. They're on the way onto turn 4, and Sebel is now on the inside here. And he takes second place, but Domi's fighting back at it. They're locking up both each other, and Liam can build a gap now. Many cars here.
Yeah.
And Seville gets the move done, and he's now up into second position here at the start.
But there's quite a big gap between Liam and Seville for the first lap. Yeah, okay. Maybe he can close it.
Yeah, let's see. We have another overtake between Ollie and Goku, so we have a lot of overtakes here. But everyone got underway very well, and now Liam has only to gain as many time as possible.
Wheel is already on P6
And
with
we've
the
got the
medium
yellow
tires.
flag, and Christmas has spun on the very first lap here. And he has damage on his right front wing, and he's spinning again, and now his complete front wing is broken now, and he will drive into the pits very soon. He got set back here in the game.
Wheel is already on P4 on the medium tires. Very good job from him. And with next line, oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a little issue with the graphic, and Christmas is the first retired driver in this championship. We have a little issue with the graphic, like I said, but this will fix very soon. It's an issue which...
Yeah, and Liam is under pressure from Thomas in the racing point. Is it? No, it's not Liam. Sorry.
It's Maxi.
It's
Maxi.
Yeah, it's...
So we have a little gap here. So we're watching at another battle. Forbes was attacked by Crackler, and Crackler takes 9th position in this race. So yeah, quite exciting first laps actually. So let's see how the race will build up very soon. Catalonia not known as a very spectacular circuit or very exciting circuit, let's say that, but maybe in the F1 game. And I have this graphic with the strategy at every lap, so this is quite odd to see, but yeah, we have to keep with that. So Guil is now attacking Kurax into turn 1 with the harder compounds, and he gets the job done. Oh, there's some contact between the drivers, and Kurax, he held that position and gave it back to Guil, so no love lost between those two drivers, but Guil takes 5th place. So very good start from the AlphaTauri driver here.
Yeah, he's the only one with medium tires into the top 10. Very good shot from him.
It's very impressive, and we have Red next and Ollie. And they will fight it out between themselves into 12th position here. But the top 4 is already building a gap here.
Yeah, that's a little gap. Not too big, but
yeah,
a gap is a gap.
Yeah, alright, that's clear to say, but most of the drivers have DRS at the start-finish straight, that's for sure. We have to fight for the lead between 4 drivers. Oh, Seville makes a mistake into the last corner, and Lars takes 3rd position. Now Seville under pressure here. Now that was a horrible mistake.
The gap is between Domi and Lars now very big. With 1 and 2, and then there are 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, Domi's now attacking Liam. There's a little gap between these two drivers. So obviously the map is helping a little bit with drivers looking for battles and things like that. Oh, massive luck up from Liam there. Half a second between the two leaders. The two pole setters, and I think they will fight it out for the win at the inaugural race. Now Dummy has DRS. This will happen a little bit, but not very much, to be honest.
Yeah.
A lock up from both drivers.
Did we see the mistake from Goku Transfusion? Because he's far behind.
Yeah, I think he pitted before.
Okay, maybe wing damage.
Yeah, that's probably it. So on board with Kurax now, he is in 6th place, right behind Guil and the AlphaTauri. And Kurax has the faster tire compound.
But he has no DRS.
Yeah.
No, he has.
He has DRS, but I don't think he will get the job done in turn 1.
No.
Because Guil has also DRS. So both leaders are building a gap now between themselves and 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th place. So it will be a strategic race, maybe. Everyone is locking up, so you will see many lockups in this race from drivers. Quite interesting to see that. Obviously that will hurt their tires.
Yeah, but it's only 50% of the normal distance, so...
Yeah. Whoa.
And we have the first two, then it's, I think, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's another gap between the Mercedes and the Haas.
So we have many fights going on. Here we are on board with Krakler now. He is behind Kornhoff and Köln, and he made a little mistake at the last chicane in the racing.
But Liam is pulling a bit away from Domi. Domi only comes back at him on the straight.
Yeah, and Caden,
because of DRS.
Caden has gone into the pit, changing his front wing and tires. So that's a bit unlucky for the McLaren.
Not very good start from Caden Forbes.
Yeah. So quite sad to see.
Quality was not perfect, and now I don't know if it was his mistake or from another driver, but not very nice pitting so early in the race.
That's not what I want. So Guil will have now DRS, but he has the harder compound tires. He will get the better traction later on in the race when the soft tires will have their issues.
And I think Guil will try to attack Sebel on the straight. He's very close.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to see that. Oh, came very close there.
He's with his nose nearly in his gearbox.
So battle for 4th place in this race. Sebel made a mistake. He lost 3rd position. He could maybe lose P4 because of Guil. Now they're breaking into turn 1.
Oh, they tried. No,
not really. Sebel did a little something. He tried something. That's what I wanted to say, but wouldn't have been clever from him. He put a move.
It was not very easy for him because Sebel has DRS because Lars is right in front of. Oh, and they come together. The Red Bull and the Alpha Tauri, they touched.
Yeah, not really. So a little kiss between them, but not very much there.
A lovely kiss between.
Yeah. Guil came very close.
The same sponsor.
Guil came very close, but nothing very dramatic. They came very wise there.
Yeah. And now Kurax is trying to get his
we have a
advantage.
yellow bracket. There's a Ferrari spinning, and it's Maxi. And he's losing position after position. Well, the starting number is not doing is doing the job perfectly. Number 13.
And Guil is very close again.
Yeah, but I don't think he will get the job done.
No, around the last corner. Now Kurax. I think Kurax is now in the better position to overtake.
The Mercedes, and we have to change in the lead. We have to change in the lead, and Domi is now leading this race, and we didn't saw that very much. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Kurax and Guil are fighting. Oh, and Guil is spinning. Collision between the two drivers.
Oh.
It was a massive collision there.
But I think he has no wing damage.
Oh, yeah. Could be. So sad to see from Guil. Now he has to do another strategy. I think maybe he will pit for hard tires. That could be it.
But it was very, very good race until this point. I don't know if he did make a mistake or Kurax pushed him off. I don't know.
Yeah,
Liam
was in the battle. Yeah.
I think Liam had a mistake because the gap was, I think, a little bit too big to overtake.
Yeah, unfortunately we won't have any replays, but from what I saw it looked like Domi moved into the lead in turn 1. But we know Liam, he won't give up. So Lars is now pitting, and Kurax also is pitting. On lap 9, that means Sabul gets back into 3rd place. There are 4 drivers pitting. So we're watching on board Liam again. He gained some time there in sector 1. Was 1/10 faster than his previous best lap time. He's gaining and gaining, but not very much. He really needs this.
With many drivers not close to each other, only it's Ollie, Nexler, Wheel,
and then the leaders.
Ollie on P6, nice.
Yeah, but I don't know if he has pitted yet.
Ah, for sure, yeah.
Let's see. But no, he hasn't.
But Guil didn't pit.
Yeah.
Now he can fight back to Nexler.
Quite interestingly, only the top 10 hasn't pitted, beside 13th and 14th. But now the top 3 is coming to the pits. As does the driver in 4th place. And the driver in 5th place,
Liam
which is Björn.
trying the hard tires.
The driver in 5th place, which was Björn, is now taking the lead because the other drivers are pitting. Ollie in 2nd, Red Nexler in 3rd. They're all on the hard tires. And Red Nexler, he was trying a move, but I don't know if he would have got that. Quite clear. Good in 4th place, and we have Thomas in 5th position, and then Domi in 6th. Edwin in 7th and Liam in 8th. So Liam has to overtake Edwin to get Domi again. So that will be annoying for him, quite sure.
Yeah, but I think it will be very easy for him because Edwin is on the hard tire from the start, and his pace is not the same than Liam's. I think the job will be done very quickly.
Yeah. And on lap 10, and we have.
And Domi is.
And Makino is
overtaking.
Oh my goodness, Makino is out of this race, and he has crashed, and we have full course yellow, and I don't know if it's a safety car, and it is a safety car. So Makino has.
Sure? I don't see any.
Because of the yellow car at the front. If you look at the map.
It's no Renault?
No, it's no Renault. We have only one Renault at this race anymore because Crispus has given up.
Yeah.
And it was a
that's very good for Goku and Kane Forbes and the others who dropped back.
And Ollie stayed out. And Sabel has left this session. Okay, he has some connection issues. We know that of him in the past, so...
Now we have Ollie in the lead.
Yeah, but he hasn't pitted. He is on his same hard tires.
Yeah, but Domi is already on 2nd and Liam in 3rd.
And I think Lars gained some positions because Zabel, he lost very many places. He's now back into 8th place. Renault's riding a very slow Renault. No, it wasn't a very slow Renault. It was a safety car.
Yeah, it was a safety car. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw that correct.
And
so
Ollie is the only one. He didn't pit.
Yeah. So quite the same.
Everybody visited Boxen as a pit lane.
Yeah, in the pit lane.
No, only him. But I think that's maybe it's the right decision. Maybe we can see a second safety car or a virtual safety car, and then he's on the right position.
Yeah, definitely. So, this positions changed between Red Nexler and Sebel. So, yeah, because it's an AI for Sebel, but that's very odd to see. So, right. Ollie, the only driver not to pit since the start. Or let's say he is the only driver who hasn't pitted yet. And he stays out, obviously. It will be 3 leading laps for him. That's what you can say. Right, we have Ollie in first, Domi in second, Liam in third, Lars in fourth, and then Kurax in fifth. That's the top 5. And then right at the back we have Goku, who is now catching up to the pack, to the safety
Now
car train.
everybody tries to get temperature in the hard tires because they didn't have any completed lap on them, and they're cold, very cold.
And quite interestingly, no one has the soft tire anymore. So everyone either with mediums or hards. So we say goodbye to the soft tires, and we will see them in the next race, which will be at Zandvoort 1 week from today. So next Tuesday we will have the next Global F1 race at the Netherlands. First time the Racing Liga is racing at Zandvoort. Maybe we see another pole setter, another race winner, so it will be quite interesting. Obviously we only have 11 races in this championship, in this 50% championship, so the races count even more than normally. Normally we have 100% races.
We have a championship winner at the end of 2020.
That's correct. So the safety car does drive into the pit now. Safety car in this lap. We didn't saw that on the graphics, but I saw that because the safety car turned off the lights, as you can see right at the back.
It's pulling away.
Yeah. So that means Ollie will restart this race. He's now to the final chicane. He has full packed 60 drivers behind him, so he needs to be very careful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he started, I think, no? Yeah, he started.
No, he's still... But
now...
Domi
is right behind him.
Yeah, we have to restart now. So we watch on board with Domi. He is right behind Ollie. We are also watching at his back. Oh, Kurax is trying a move, and he's... my goodness, he was really
struggles. Ollie is struggling very hard.
I don't know if that was Red Next or Kurax. It was my mistake. Oh, we have some battles at the back here.
Yeah, the two Mercedes were side by side, and now
we have two battles going on here. Wow.
Kurax around the outside of Björn. No, that doesn't count.
And Good is now ahead of Red Nexa. He puts himself up into 7th place, but they're very hard fought battles here. No driver has DRS at the moment.
Yeah, but Ollie is still in the lead.
And Kurax is getting up into P5. What a move from the Mercedes. Head of Björn.
Now Björn is under pressure from Wheel.
Not many drivers tried that in online racing, to be honest. Late braking at this corner. So I don't know when Ollie will pit, and he is staying out currently.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's watch on board with Liam. And his pit window is open now. As you can see here.
I think Ollie will take 23 laps on the hard tire, then he
we have a yellow
go
flag. And it's Cohen. He had some issue at the final turn of the circuit. So it's very hard to keep up with the battles here, to be honest. Quite interesting battle here for P14 between Maxi Pomus and Goku. And Goku is...
the Williams goes around the outside, no?
What a move from Goku! P15.
Around the outside, very good job.
Yeah, very good job, definitely.
Yeah, but he's on the medium tires, and Thomas is on the hard.
Yeah, but you have to do the job, so it's not as easy as it sounds. Maybe obviously the tire helps.
No.
You need to be that fast to get that.
I think now after this lap we will have DRS, and Domi is right behind Ollie. Maybe we have a change of the lead into turn 1.
So for you to see that. Oh no.
He's gaining.
Oh, he's
But
into
Ollie's
turn
defending
one,
right
and
turn.
that was
Oh.
a fantastic move from Domi into the lead around
Very
the
good job,
outside.
and Liam is right behind Ollie now.
The quality of
Because
the
he's lost
overtakes
time.
here, amazing. Oh, we have a yellow flag again, and it's Krakler who spun into turn 2, and he has given up the session. He's out of this race. Very sad for him. Oh, there was another collision between him and Cohen. So Cohen, I think, drove into him. Obviously, we didn't saw that. But yeah, another 2 drivers in this very first race out. That's
Liam's
shocking.
right behind Ollie. I think we will see a move on the straight.
Obviously, Liam is quite careful with his tires. We are nearly half.
Yeah, but Ollie is already struggling. He is 14 laps on his tires already.
It's quite interesting that he
needs-
keeps up the pace, to be honest. He still has DRS, so that's good for him.
Yeah, but the hard tire is not dropping so fast than the softer or the medium.
Yeah.
But he drops very hard at the end.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, we have a lot of experience in that, so...
Yeah.
Right, on board with P8 right next, he's right by Björn. So we have a Mercedes against a Williams in this race.
Yeah, Brett Nexler is making a very good show here. He'd already made many overtakes.
Obviously a very talented driver, no doubt about that. It's quite amazing to see that he keeps up the pace here.
Yeah.
He's in top 8. Look at that train, ladies and gentlemen. With many drivers inside the DRS window.
With DRS from P2, no, from P3 until P13.
Yeah,
Everybody?
it changes a bit. So
Yeah.
we have most of the drivers have DRS, excluding the lead driver. But
Now Ollie
Domi-
will fight. Ollie is around the inside. Oh, and he's already past Ollie.
yeah, Liam has taken second place, but Domi made a gap here, 1.3 seconds. No, so Caden Forbes picked P9 ahead of Konov, so 1 point more from the McLaren. So both McLarens in the points. That's good to see for the team. But obviously Caden Forbes needs to pick up
and
the
now
pace here.
the next one who will pass Ollie is Lars.
Yeah, we're on board with the Renault driver.
And right behind we have a Mercedes in wheel already.
Yeah. So Kurok's in 5th position currently. They will all have DRS except Ollie, so Ollie will have a little bit of problem here. But Lars, oh my goodness, very close, but no damage to his front wing. So he needs to be very careful, because he can pick up damage very easily. And he has some company right behind him,
Yeah,
Kurax and
you
Guil.
need your front wing at Barcelona.
Yeah, that's...
Little damage and your pace is dropping
Yeah, that's
very
true.
hard.
So now Lars will do the move here, and he's now up into 3rd place currently.
On the inside, Ollie is...
and
and the
Kurax!
Mercedes!
Wild move here, but I think he was a bit too aggressive here, or maybe too...
Yeah, Ollie closed the door.
He needs to be a little bit patient. A little bit more patient, I think. It's the main issue. We see that with many drivers in real, they are not patient enough and lose some positions. Either you are waiting for the move and make it safe, or you are trying to do it and maybe risk more positions. I mean, we saw that in real life with Alex Albon, for example. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
but
hard.
It's very risky when one is overtaking another car and you are trying to go into this gap which is closing.
Especially with only 50% race distance, you obviously have more pressure.
Yeah, you are a lot under pressure because we have already half of this race and you need to go forward.
Yeah. So right, we will see Kurax now with the next move against Ollie. Then on to the start-finish straight at lap 19 now of 33. But Kurax won't get the move done. And Ollie is closing the gap to Lars quite interestingly. So
yeah,
Ollie on
Lars
a
has
really
no
good,
DRS.
yeah, Ollie on a really good pace here. Although he has,
old
18 old
tires.
tires. So yeah.
But I think he will go until lap 23 or 24 and now change to the soft tires.
Yeah, but to hold that pace, that's quite astonishing to be honest. I don't think many drivers can pull up that pace with these old tires, to be honest. And he's still in the top 5 after 19 laps. So he gets a little bit credit from me, from my side, and he's still ahead of Kurax. Okay, at the back stretch you don't see many overtakes, but that's quite an impressive. That's a quite impressive race from Ollie here.
Yeah, but I think Red Nexla is trying to overtake Björn, the Williams. Okay. He's very close.
So we have both Mercedes drivers here, one in P5 and the other in P8. And Kurax, yeah, he's still behind Guil, but behind Ollie, but Guil makes a move around the outside. Maybe he gets the job done. No,
there's the inside line.
There's contact. There's contact.
Kurax was in the gravel.
Yeah, Kurax.
But he keeps up.
And not only he will lose he lost the position to Guil, but maybe lose the position to Björn.
Yeah.
So Kurax
Björn is now very close.
Kurax is losing many places here. But Björn and Red Nexla on the medium tires. So you need to be a little bit more careful at this race. Or Red Nexla a little luck up from him, and Caden Forbes is now at his rear. Now with DRS.
But I'm not sure if they can keep up with the medium tires until the end of the race.
Yeah, that will be hard to see, but I don't know. This will be quite interesting to see. So currently the fastest lap was set by Liam with a 1:17.3. Here we get the extra point.
And Ollie is into the pit.
So after
then
20
I think
laps,
he will go to the mediums.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's medium tires.
Yeah, obviously. Tires. That was quite an obvious choice, but maybe it's the right choice. If there will be another safety car, you will be lucky as hell.
And Caden Forbes is going around the inside of
Red Nexla. Oh my goodness. Up into the gravel, and he will lose many positions, and that was the mistake Caden Forbes was hoping for. And Red Nexla down to P10.
Yeah. Red Nexla was driving really good race until now, but he's not patient enough.
Yeah, but I think both Mercedes drivers don't have enough patience, to be honest. I mean, Red Nexla a little bit more than Kurax, I believe, but yeah, we saw that in the race.
Both drivers are very aggressive here.
But another interesting thing, Guil right behind Lars, so we could see 2 AlphaTauri drivers on the podium.
Crazy.
Which would be massive to see that. And he set the fastest lap time, I think. Yeah, Guil set the fastest lap time.
And he's gaining.
1:17.1. That's the lap time we got on the hard compound tires. So he is on a mission right now.
Yeah.
And if he's keeping up that pace throughout the next laps, he could catch maybe Liam. That's quite something to say, but I don't know. He has a good pace around here. One of the fastest drivers on this weekend.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if Liam is controlling his pace because of the tire management. Because he's not dropping back and he's not gaining time. Or maybe he is just waiting.
Yeah, let's find that out in the next 12 laps of this race. In the next lap we'll have 11 laps to go. So yeah, this will be quite interesting to see that the battle between Lars and Guil up for P3. Now Guil has DRS.
Yeah, but Guil is not very good out of the last corner. There's quite a big gap, but now he tries on the inside.
And job done. P3 for the AlphaTauri driver, for the second AlphaTauri. So that means we have both AlphaTauris on the podium currently, with 11 laps to go. What a result from the team! I mean, I don't think we expected. I don't think we expected two cars from the same team on the podium currently.
No, but it looks very easy for Guil. Lars didn't try to avoid the overtake.
Yeah, I think he waits for the certain mistake from Guil.
I'm not sure if there's any mistake coming.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
every driver makes mistakes, so... Yeah, up onto the battle for the lead, we have Liam against Domi. Liam in second, but he's not gaining.
No, but he's not wrapping back. 1.4 seconds since, I think, 4 or 5 laps.
But he drove the fastest last sector. The only three drivers, sorry, with DRS are Lars, Björn and Pomus, but Pomus is now outside of the DRS window, so only 2 drivers left. One in the Renault and the other in the Williams.
Yeah, but I think Ollie will come back now, because he's gaining on Pomus.
Yeah, this will be also interesting to see, and we have very dark clouds, so I don't know. Currently F1 is trending again with rain only after the race and before the race and not in the race. Maybe we have the same situation here because it's very dark. If you look.
Yeah, but I don't think that there is rain coming because everybody has the hard and the medium tires chosen.
Maybe.
And they have a weather forecast. We don't have, but they.
But with the weather forecast, you never know.
Yeah, and Ollie is right behind Pomus.
And he's gaining so much time with these tires. See the massive difference.
Pomus is already 12 laps on the hard, and he's only 2 laps on the medium, and the medium is around about 0.7 seconds faster.
Well, even at the start-finish straight, Ollie got 13th place.
Easy. Easy.
He's catching
no chance for Pomus.
Yeah. So this will be the only action we have on the track now. Because
but Guil can't close the gap to Liam.
Yeah. So maybe.
But Lars is dropping back a little bit.
So maybe this will be the top 3 finishers in this race. But Liam gained 1/10. No, he lost a 10th again between him and Domi. So this will be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, the gap is very consistent.
Yeah.
Something between 1.3 and 1.5 seconds. But I think Kurax now is gaining on the Renault of Lars.
And Björn is pitting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Only 13 laps on the medium.
Also Edwin and Red Nexler. They all are pitting.
Yeah.
And from what I can see, Björn is pitting for the soft tires. But I don't know if that's the right thing to do for these 3 drivers, because they're now outside of the points.
Yeah, but the soft tire is so much faster than the hard and the mediums.
Obviously.
And the soft tires are fresh. They're completely new.
By the way, Ollie now back into the top 10 position here, P9.
Yeah.
Now we
But
see.
I'm not sure if he can keep this place when the drivers on the soft tires are coming back.
Yeah, but Björn, look at the traction he gets now with this new fresh soft tires. I mean, that's wow. That's just outrageous. this speed
He's
he gets.
pushing Thomas.
Yeah. He's pushing like hell. Now he has the DRS at the back straight. And he's now trying to move around the inside of this turn. Not many drivers do that, and he gets up into 11th place. Now right behind his teammate.
But he nearly drove into the back of his teammate, and I think his teammate now will let him pass.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't think that they are fighting. That's not very clever. Because Goku needs his tires until the end, I think.
Yeah. But P10 for Björn again. And he needs to get more of his tires in the last 7 laps.
And Kurax is gaining and gaining on Lars.
Or Red Nexla and Edwin have a battle, and Red Nexla, he's pushing for P13 and he doesn't get the position. Edwin fought very hard for that, and he kept the position.
They're on the same tire.
Yeah. So we have we have a soft tire battle against a hard tire battle. Both Mercedes involved in both battles. With one Mercedes each.
But I'm not sure if my timing sheet are right, because the I don't know the word.
Which word?
The map.
Yeah, the map. What is
of
with
the
the map?
circuit. There are much bigger gaps than my timing sheet
Really?
is saying. Yeah.
I don't know, let's see. So Ollie
Oh,
now ahead of Maxi, P8 for the McLaren. Also promises ahead
now
of
Red
Goku.
Nexla is in a good position to take 13th place from Edwin.
And he's done it! Oh my goodness.
Oh.
And Edwin was having none of it. He was really pushing onto the grass. Luckily he kept the car on the circuit.
And Guil can't keep up with Liam and Domi. The gap is already 5 seconds. I think he lost tire life behind Lars.
Yeah, so there won't be any battles going on between the lead drivers, which is a shame, but maybe in the next race we'll have that.
I'm not sure if Liam is now maybe...
Hayden Forbes is pitting now.
That's
Okay.
fish.
Oh, Kurax is trying to move around the inside of Lars and he's taking 4th place.
Nicely done.
So Kurax now fighting for the podium position, but he needs to get 2 seconds in the last laps. Like we said,
And
Hayden Forbes in the pit.
Björn overtook Maxi on the straight.
I don't know if I'm mistaken. No, Björn has his front wing. It looked from perspective like Björn had some wing damage, but his wing is fine, so no fear about that. So we are all clear. Or basically he has his whole front wing, so that's good to see. Like I said, if you lose your front wing, it's very massive here.
And Ollie is already on P7.
Yeah. So he had a quite good strategy, and like you saw with Caden Forbes, I don't know, maybe he wants to get the fastest lap, which currently has Ollie with a 1:16.6.
Yeah, and Björn is gaining. I'm not sure, maybe he can overtake Ollie.
But that's quite crazy to think. Björn with the soft tires was 1/10 slower on his fastest lap than Ollie with the medium tires. So Ollie's really on a mission here with his pace, but now he has pressure from Björn.
Yeah, Björn with the DRS.
And Björn now set the fastest lap, yeah.
Yeah.
1:16.5, so he will take the extra point for the fastest lap.
I'm not sure. I think Caden Forbes will take this point.
Yeah, let's see about that. 310.
But Caden Forbes has a car in front of him. It's not very good for him.
Yeah. The car ahead of him, which is Maxi, is on the hard tires.
So very slow. Oh, and he tries.
And he tries already a move around the inside, and he goes up into P9 with a fantastic move.
Yeah.
Now, drivers, the quality of the drivers today is very impressive. They are doing moves like we don't see them very often. So, great show from the drivers.
Liam is gaining a little bit, but I think it's too late.
Yeah, but maybe with the DRS he can gain more and more.
Yeah, but you need to come in the DRS window because it's not enough. 1.1 is not enough.
Yeah. So Lars, half a second behind Kurax.
Yeah. Oh, and Kurax was a mistake!
Oh, mistake! Yeah, like you said from Kurax. And that's P4.
And the Mercedes drivers are making a lot of mistakes here. And Edwin is on the pit already.
So Kurax lost the P4, he thought it means Lars is now in 4th place. So Kurax needs to get the pace to get P4 back. So that's quite a shame for the Mercedes.
Yeah. Not very good.
Now the lead drivers are on the penultimate lap of this race, and Liam is now in the DRS window, so Domi maybe made a mistake, so we could see maybe a change in the lead at the last lap. Let's hope for that. Fight for the lead at the end. But also Björn and Ollie are fighting.
Yeah.
So Björn could maybe do the job onto the start-finish straight. They are now also on the penultimate lap. Björn with DRS now.
I think Ollie will fight for the position.
Yeah, but Björn is gaining so much, but he's not doing it. He's very careful about that.
He's not gaining enough. Maybe he wants to try it on the last lap, and Ollie can't fight back. But Björn needs to watch out because Caden Forbes is right behind him with fresher tires.
So 2 McLarens against 1 Williams. We haven't seen that in a while, to be honest.
No.
Reminds me a little bit of the 80s and 90s, when both teams won literally every championship.
And Liam is in the DRS window.
And now the leaders are starting their final lap, and Liam is gaining and gaining, so this is maybe one of his last opportunities to get the victory in the inaugural Global F1 race. He's gaining very much, so they're giving
maybe
everything.
On the back straight.
But
his last chance.
Yeah, but Domi
on
has
the back straight.
Yeah, but Domi has more ERS. But also Björn under pressure from Ollie's teammate Caden Forbes, so there we will. Last moves maybe. So Caden Forbes now up into turn 1, and it's not enough, but he's trying it on the inside and he's done it. But Björn is fighting back, and they are up into turn 3, and Caden Forbes P8.
Yeah, but it's not. The job is not done. Okay, now it's done.
Renek Goku, there was also position change.
Yeah.
But it's very close between these two. But we're heading towards the leaders, and Domi is now up into the penultimate corner, and he's entering the start-finish line. IGK Domi becomes the first winner of Global F1 with
and Liam
with a 0.6 seconds gap ahead of Liam. Gul in 3rd place. That means AlphaTauri gets 2 cars on the podium. Lars in 4th place. Then we have Kurax in 5th place. He lost P4, but he can be happy. 10 points for him. Kornov in 6th position, and he takes P5 actually. Yeah. So Kurax with a penalty. Then we have Ollie with the great strategy of him, and he's finishing up in 7th place. And he loses it! Björn in 7th place!
Yeah, no, we took the 2 McLarens again.
And Maxi gets the final point position until Thomas... No. Thomas,
only with time penalties.
Yeah. Red Nexter in 12th place, Goku in 13th. And then we have the 2 Red Bulls left with Zebel disappointing 14th, but he had to disconnect. And then Edwin at the final position. So right, we have 2 AlphaTauris and 1 Ferrari on the podium. That means 3 Italian cars. And Italian IGK Domi gets the first win of the inaugural Global F1 race, which was quite exciting, to be honest.
Yeah.
And there we have it.
No.
And this helmet reminds me a little bit of Danny Kvyat if you look at the TV view. But driver of the day goes to Björn. I mean, deserved. He got the fastest lap of the race, so good job to him. But now we are here on the podium. 2 AlphaTauris on the podium. Now that's something we have never seen before. No matter which team it was, AlphaTauri, Toro Rosso or Minardi. And then we have Michael Schumacher and the Ferrari overall in 2nd place. So that's interesting to see. Nice gesture from Liam, like we saw in qualifying. But yeah, I mean, that's a massive result for Toro Rosso, to be honest.
Yeah, very, very good shot.
Not the perfect result. They could have only got the perfect result if they finished 1-2 and fastest lap, but I think 1-3 in the first race, that's very impressive. So, Domi, then Liam, Guil, that means an Italian, German and French driver in the top 3. Then we have Lars in 4th, Kornoff in 5th, Kovacs in 6th, then Björn P7, Caden Forbes in 8th, Ollie in 9th, and then we have Maxi in P10. So both Ferraris, both McLarens, and both AlphaTauris, respectively, in the points. And Caden Forbes snitched the fastest lap away from Björn at the end with a 1:16.4. So we take the extra point for that. But yeah, now we have the interviews going on, I believe. Then we hear from the top 3 drivers.
Hello.
Hello. Liam, can you invite the other 2s because I can't find them?
Yes, don't worry. I suggested them.
Yeah. No, we have to wait.
Yeah, you can already start with me if you want. So they joined.
Wait 1 minute. If we are lucky enough, they are arriving. Or they're celebrating too much. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, 1-3 for AlphaTauri, that's quite a result, to be honest.
Yeah, very good shot.
Yeah, definitely. But I know, Leo, I know why Björn got driver of the day. He started P13 and finished 7th.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if we see the 2 AlphaTauris, but then, yeah, let's start a bit. We have in 3rd place for AlphaTauri Guil, and then in 2nd place for Ferrari Liam, and then the inaugural winner of the Global F1 Domi. But obviously we haven't got the 2 AlphaTauris here, so we start with Liam in 2nd place. Yeah, Liam, I don't think it was quite the result you have wished for. I mean, you had great battle with Domi. It was a little bit, let's say, not boring, but you had less of a battle at the end of the race. But I think overall you are happy with the result.
Yeah, obviously it was a tough race. I got a bit unlucky at the pit stops. I got held. So I was already like 2 seconds behind him. Then the safety car happened, and I needed a couple of more laps to get past Ollie. So I had like a 2-second gap, which I needed to cut down. And Robbie had really similar pace to me. Like, we nearly made the same lap times. But in the end, I was able to cut down the laps and get into the DRS. But sadly, it was too late. I think I got the DRS on the final lap only. So and I was too far back. So if I got the DRS like 1 lap earlier, I maybe would have won the race, but yeah, I'm really happy with P2 though. Like, it was the maximum, I think. I drove a really good stint in the end, and yeah, I made no mistakes or anything, so Dobby deserved the win as well, even though I think I was a little bit quicker than him.
Yeah, I think you showed that in qualifying a bit, but now talking about the championship, are you happy how things went? I mean, you, let's say, created the championship and things like that, and it worked near perfectly. Obviously, we had the issue in qualifying, but I think you are happy about the result overall, how things went. I mean, we had a good show, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it was a good start for the global league here today. Obviously, the grid is very competitive, so DRS trains are gonna form, but that's normal, and you can't really do anything about it. It's just the nature of the game. So I think it was still a quite entertaining race, especially with the safety car. Lots of different strategies, different people at the front sometimes. So yeah, I think overall it was a good race, and I'm very happy with P2. Obviously, I would have loved to be P1 at the start, but yeah, P2 is a really good start to the season, and I think I can build on that.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. I think that's good to say. Alright, I don't think we will hear the AlphaTauris today, which is quite a shame, but I think they can celebrate themselves. I mean, P1 and P3 for both of the drivers. I think that's a great start for the team. And yeah, let's see how the championship goes. I'm very excited. The next race will be next week in Zandvoort. This will be the first time the Racing Liga drives on the circuit. And I think tomorrow we'll have the next race, which is the season opener of GP4 in Melbourne, Australia. And then we have also the races for the Elite League. Then we have GP2, then GP1 and GP3. And if you want to see Leo and myself more, Leo's driving in the GP2 and I'm driving in the GP3, so yeah, but I think make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave some comments, and let's hope we see you next week again with Global F1 returning to the Netherlands.